Welcome to Creamer Media's Resources Watch, the weekly video roundup of the events and people making and shaping the news in the mining industry. This week, irrational uranium prices making life tough, even for world-class juniors. IDC supporting entry of superior platinum processing route. And ARM's Motsepe says take community engagement seriously. The resource investment market's fixation on uranium spot prices and fewer majors operating in the space are making life difficult for uranium exploration juniors.
I think the best thing I've heard is Tim Getzel from Cameco says these low prices are not sustainable, or are they rational? The problem is that people are fixated on the spot price. There's also a thing called the long term. That's about 30 and that's at 22, 24 on a given day. And there's no one signing contracts at 30. Like, no one out there is producing and saying, hey, I can produce here and be economic. Nobody's doing that. So it's a fictitious kind of a mirage of prices. What does happen at the spot price, all it takes is 50,000 pounds between two people, and they say, oh, that's the spot price today. Yet the whole market's 170 million a year. So how in the heck can 50,000 pounds control it? But that's exactly what happens. So it's not sustainable, these prices, and they're certainly not rational.
A bankable feasibility study has been completed on a new platinum processing method that slashes electricity consumption by eliminating the power-guzzling smelting step in the processing of PGMs.
We are currently working with a company that is currently developing. We've finished the bankable feasibility study. We will soon probably be establishing a pilot plant on a technology that will enable us, which is hydrometallurgy, that will use less energy, but also which is environmentally friendly in terms of emissions, but also which will enable us to extract as much as possible of our PGMs from the concentrate that we are sending to the different smelters.
The South African mining industry must take community engagement extremely seriously to prevent this country's global competitiveness from being negatively impacted.
We are going to be impacted by the legislative, regulatory, as well as the policy environment that we operate in, not just as a mining industry, but also all of the industries. And this is a critical issue because as CEOs and as business leaders, we've neglected it. And it's going to negatively impact our global competitiveness. And we cannot allow that without, we have to engage very, very seriously. And it's also relevant because the business constituency in this country, their capacity to influence policy making is zero at best. We as business people, we have to engage with government, with the communities, and part of the starting point has to be, you will never fulfill what the communities want. So don't fool yourself into assuming that you are on a process to get 100%. And you shouldn't aim for that. But what we have to do is, and where in some areas we've done very well, and in some areas we haven't done well at all, is we have to continuously educate those communities.
For mining news as it breaks, stay logged on to miningweekly.com and register for our free daily newsletter.